Hey there, high fashion doll lovers. I am just Christopher y bienvenidos to my channel. If this is your first time here, well, thanks for joining. And if you've already been to this party before, thank you so much for tuning into another video with me on my channel. Okay, I need to let you guys know. Obviously, you know who it is by the icon photo. It's usually always a giver. But I really thought I was going to start the convention series with Dominique, and somehow I'm ending the convention series with Dominique. It's kind, I don't know. I just something was really like, oh, let's start with her, because by the time that video's out, people will be interested. But then as I started filming the videos, I kind of went with fashion, which is how I ended up with Vanessa starting the video, because I was like, oh, she has all these pieces, so I'll be able to kind of restyle or use a lot of these looks with the other girls down the road. So, disclaimer, things really sometimes do not start off as you see them, but it's good to have a start off point so then you can have an end point. That was my disclaimer. That's what I wanted to throw out there because I shocked myself with the order of how these videos were now. But anyways, enough talking. Let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and take her out the shipper box. You guys be getting it like fresh and direct. Like I don't even take it out the shipper box, okay? Mostly because I love the sound of this tissue paper. It's part of the reason. It is. If you've watched another video from this series, you know that my trash is under the table, so that's kind of why I leaned down. And I feel the need to explain that sometimes, so bear with me. I feel like my hands are currently sweaty, which would make to open this harder. Now, you know, whew, all right. There are days when I think that this box is a good idea, and then there are days when I'm like, just give me the flop. Flap. Flop. Don't give me the flop. Give me the flap. Whew. English sometimes. I'm like, do I close my eyes? Do I throw the lid over? I just don't know what to do. I don't know. Okay. Can you believe this is the final doll of my Integrity Toys convention series? I mean, I feel like this selection was limited to begin with, but I'm not gonna be like, I don't want to throw all the shade. I feel like that's shade. Yeah, I felt like shade. That wasn't, it's totally not their fault. My budget in my bank account was also not up to par, because if my bank account was up to par, I really wanted Natalia for her outfit, and I also wanted Agnes for her outfit. And obviously that just wasn't realistic. So it's not Integrity Toys' fault that I couldn't afford more things. I don't know where this was going, but that's where it went, and that's where we're leaving it. Okay, back to the point of this video, which was Dominique. Okay, great. Oh, so in a moment that should not shock anyone who is a religious, regular, don't listen to the other word, viewer on my channel, I've had to chop and cut because in the midst of me unboxing the stunningly beautiful Dominique, the Dominicans in my house had to be interrupting me. So, yeah. Mind you, I'm shooting this like super late at night. There should be no interruptions, but there still were interruptions. So now back to the main feature of this video. Live in peace. Live in peace. As I was saying, okay, she is just beautiful. Okay? Like, to all the people that hated when they saw her, you were just mad you didn't get her. And if you're not mad you didn't get her, then you should probably learn how to keep your mouth shut. Okay? Actually, a lot of people should learn how to keep their mouth shut. If you don't like it, zip it. Okay? You're just adding dead weight to the universe. You are iconically stunning beauty. Okay. Yes, you are. Put a cover on her real quick. Now, a little ground rules are on my channel. If you've never been here before, I like to unbox my girls off camera. Let's have a little moment, a little one-on-one. Then we're gonna be back in like a split second, like that, just a blink, you'll be back. Gonna display her in all her glory, whether her jewelry, her shoes, that's all that she has. That's all that you're getting. And then I'm gonna restyle her. And I'm really, really, really excited for her restyle. I have an idea. I hope that it works. And if it doesn't work, I have other ideas. Okay, let's talk about Dominique. Now, this is one of those dolls where you're just like, where do I start? Because so much was said and now she's in front of me. If you watch my last video with Adele, you know how much I was like raving about the gloves, how much I love them. And a lot of you are probably like, oh, look, you got gloves now. Not the same thing. Here's why. This design or this type of glove is like a fingerless kind of thing. So it can only be worn by a girl who has a similar skin tone in order to match the exposed hands. And it's very unfortunate that the other pair of gloves that I have like this are also on a darker skin girl. So there is very limited use for them because we don't get that many girls in the skin tone, or like we just don't have extra hands in the skin tone. So it's like the skin tone you want, more manicure hands or more holding hands, is the skin tone you're getting designs on. And it just, as someone who likes to restyle, it just kind of limits my restyling options. So although I got gloves with air quotation marks, they are limited gloves because only Dominique or someone else of the skin complexion can wear them due to the design. So that's that. Now, I agree with everyone on she is a basic doll. I'm not mad that she's a basic doll because she's such a stunning face mold and it is such a great screening, and I love the buzz haircut, that because I loved the doll herself, I was able to overlook the look. Now, I don't hate the look, mostly because I love the concept. What I was upset about was the limited accessories. If I think of, I don't know who I can think of, because it almost felt like the souvenir girls had less than the girls you had to pay for. And I'm not asking for much. I honestly would have just loved a bag. Like, I feel like a pair of bags would have made it for me, or even like a pair of sunglasses. Like, this is motocross, scuba vibes. I feel like something could have been added to take her to the next level. Maybe a bracelet that she could wear when she's not wearing something. I would have loved something. So I'm on the same bandwagon of it felt slightly unfinished. But on the other hand, I was so in love with the girl. And again, if you've been watching my videos and if you follow my channel, I love to redress people. So the look that they come in is not anything I always consider it. Like I look at the look for pieces that I can use, and then I look at the girl for how flexible she'll be with different looks. So that is my spleesh on Dom. I've left her in the same position as I've been talking. Please bear with me. I really need to get better at filming so I can talk and do it at the same time. But you know what? We're gonna learn as we grow. I really should have zoomed in so you could just really get her beauty as I was saying that. Because honestly, look at that face. It's just so striking. And there's a little lint on her hair, which I tried removing, but yeah, she caught some more. Look at them abs. Again, love her. Love the purple that was chosen. I feel like the purple is very in time with the convention. I would have loved to see more purple in general, so it could, like, you know, be more cohesive. Also, just, and I'm not even a purple lover, but when it's done right, it can be great. But I'm gonna zoom out again. I'm sure you're probably already tired of seeing her in that look, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna zoom out anyways. And now, let's restyle her. Let's give her another vibe. I give you a queen. I am so glad this worked out because from the moment I took off that dress from Adele, I've just been thinking of pairing the top from Vanessa with the dress to give it a different look. I also really wanted to use this top from Vanessa on Dominique from the moment I unpacked that look. So I'm so glad it worked out and I was able to put it together. Currently the bottom of the top is hooked, so it does work pretty well. I think if you try, you can also do the neckline, but it's not that serious. Don't know if you can tell from now. I don't know if you can tell from here, but she's actually wearing the gold shoes that came with Vanessa instead of like the champagne colored ones that Adele had. Just kind of wanted to tie in the gold on her wrist to the gold in the shoes, kind of to just switch it up a little bit, a lot, switch it up, a lot and a little bit. They both work. I did want to use what was intended to be Adele's crown, but it broke. Me trying to put it here. I was gonna try to put it somewhere on the top, kind of like a pin, but yeah, it broke. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. But anywho, gonna go zoom in so you can get a closer look of her in her glory. Look at that. Look at that stunner. Oh, just beautiful. She's just no words. No words. And here's Miss Dominique in her second look, restyled. I also wanted to give her something a little bit more regal because her first look was so sporty. Just wanted to dress her up and make her look very queen-like because that's what she is, a queen. Okay, everyone, that wraps up my Integrity Toys convention series. Dom was my last doll in the series. So excited for everything that I was able to keep, which was a total of 4. Dom is not here yet, but she will be. Kept 4 of the girls. I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoy my picks and how I restyle them. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you enjoyed and who you enjoyed. And hopefully by the time this video is up, something is right around the corner. Because this pandemic has left things up in the air and unpredictable. So we will see what happens and when it happens. That part. Until then, adios.